Hello, Mario! In this video we're going to carry on with the stockpile and work out its volume. So let's get cracking. Okay, so here's our stockpile that we've created. What I'm going to do is to create a new view, new. It's going to be a plan view. Let's make it big so we can see it all. And I'm just going to put in the stockpile models like so. So there's our stockpile there. Now this stockpile, we have an existing tin of the ground surface. So what we're going to do now is to create a tin of the stockpile, and then we can take one tin away from the other to determine the volume. So we have to create a new tin. So it's tins, create, triangulate data, grab it by the letters, put it up there. Now the new tin we're going to do is stockpile 1, and we push enter, creates that down there, grab that from there, Control C, and we put that up into there, Control V. Okay, so there it is there. That's our stockpile, or a pad. Well, it's our pad. I'm calling it a stockpile. There is actually another little function in design called stockpile, which you may want to look at separately, which just is specific for stockpiles, which can be a large part. But this works here as well. Data, and the data that we've got is the one in this view here, which is called Plan 3. So there it is there. Okay, now the nulling, what we find is that it's already got a little bit of a boundary there. So if we change this length here, if we click the nulling there and change that to 1, that actually sorts all the nulling out for us. And then we can just go, before we do that, angle general, change the tin color to orange so that we can get a little bit of a difference there. That's fine. And let's go triangulate, and it's all done, and we can actually turn the tin on if we want to, stockpile 1, and we can see there it is there, and there's our tin all done and triangulated. So that was quite easy. Now what we can do is we can just go into a view, into a perspective, a new, and open a perspective view, again like so. I might just put that down there, see if we need it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the ground tin. So there, and then I'm going to go into here and shade it. So that's our shaded tin there. And then I'm going to turn on the stockpile tin, and there's our little stockpile tin sitting in there. I possibly could turn on the existing boundaries, not showing, and boundaries, but there maybe I need to do some more to get them to show. View, send tins and rafters to the back. No, but at this stage here we'll just leave it like so. We can go to the little green planet up here, and that enables us to wander it around, and we can see that there's our little stockpile sitting there with its 1-to-1 batters and stuff, and our existing little tin that we've got there, and how things are going. So it's all pretty well and good. Perhaps we could get a bit of exaggeration going on there so we can see the stockpiles. Looks like a big bar of gold there, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now really for our stockpile is we can just get out of here, and we'll just close that view, and like so there, and then we can do our volumes, which is pretty simple. It's just design, volume, exact, and we go tin to tin. Our original tin is our ground tin, and our new tin is stockpile 1. We can create a little report file, which would be stockpile 1, and this just gives us the details, which is quite helpful thing. And then we just go volume, and there you are. There's our report that it's reported, and it's given a total fill of 1574, and there's no cut, and it's around about 1574 cubic meters, which is sort of pretty much what I predicted. We can finish that there, or we can move that around there. So there we are. That's our stockpile there. So what remains now, of course, is to sort of we're going to move on and do a pond or an excavation rather than a stockpile. But there is another thing that we can do, and that's to contour that tin's contour, smooth and label. We could recall this function here, but what we need to know for this function is to change it perhaps to stockpile 1. Stockpile 1, like that, and the tin to contour is stockpile 1, and this will be stockpile 1 minor. Stockpile 1 minor. We can go to the major ones there, and they will be stockpile 1. We could use different colors. The labels will be stockpile labels in there. Stockpile labels, and we can process that. Doesn't like that function, so we'll just call it stockpile function process, finish, and then that will turn on these like so, and there's our, there it is all contoured, and we can turn our tin off, and we've got our contours of our stockpile as we would expect. We could actually turn off the sections, and yeah, there's the what have you, and then we can obviously turn on the contours major, and contours, just the contours ground minor, like so, and that's sort of how everything sits in there like that with our stockpile. Now it remains to draw this up. You transfer it from here into CAD and get it all drawn up and recorded. Oh well, we're going to do the excavation next, so it's probably pretty clear how we can do that, but I think we'll just leave it where it is for now, and we'll move on to the unsuitable material excavation next. So cheers, see you.